Hello! Welcome to your weekly music news update. I hope you're doing good this fine Saturday. I'm doing great. Alright, so we're going to get right into it because we've got a lot of stuff to cover. Now I'm doing 2 weeks together because how these videos are going to work, I'm going to be releasing them every Saturday, and it'll be covering the news and what's coming out and stuff like that, and whose birthdays it is for the following week after that video. Whereas this one, since I started making putting out videos this past Monday on February 21st. I figured I'm going to cover this past week plus this week. But for other videos, it's going to be every other day. Sorry, not every other day, but every other week after. Oakley dokley. So, hopefully that made sense. We're going to get right into it. It's going to be split between birthdays, deaths, and death anniversaries. It's not really, sometimes it's, I like to listen to a musician and remember the musical geniuses they were on their death dates sometimes. So that's why I'm including that. What's coming out, and what's in the news, and maybe sometimes an album and stuff like that that's coming out. Right now I'm just listening to a random playlist of some of my favorite stuff. It's called Feel Good Skin Tinglers on Spotify. Check it out. Alright, here we go. Without further ado, let's get into the news. So, this upcoming week, we're going to start with past week. So this past week, we were celebrating birthdays for, let's see, hold on here, February 22nd, Frédéric Chopin. We're celebrating his birthday, as well as Mr. Johnny Winters on February 23rd. Johnny Winter, not Winterhurst. Johnny Winter, legendary blues guitarist. I love him. Fantastic. So happy birthday to you. Rest in peace, sir. February 24th, we got George Thorogood. Happy birthday to another legendary blues guitarist and blues singer. I've seen him. Great performer. Also known to have the whitest teeth in rock and roll, apparently. He was born in 1950, February 24th. So happy birthday to you, George Thorogood. Okie dokie. Moving on. February 25th, we had George Harrison, the legendary Beatle himself. He was celebrating his birthday. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2001. Okay, next up, we've got February 26th, we've got two. We've got Michael Bolton. So, Michael Bolton, happy birthday to you. Don't know too much about your music, but I'm sure it's pretty good. Or not. Happy birthday, though. And February 26th, we're remembering the birthday of the late, great Fats Domino, one of the creators of rock and roll. So, happy birthday to you. Rest in peace, sir. Alright, February 28th, we've got two birthdays, both alive. We've got Jason Aldean, country star. Happy birthday. And we're also thinking of Jake Bugg this week as well. Happy birthday, man. Alright, so that's last week. Now, we're going March 1st to the 4th. Even though February 28th is also part of... there's also probably musicians I didn't get to. But those are the ones I could find. So, March 1st, here we go. We've got two. We got Justin Bieber, the Biebster. There you go, buddy. Happy birthday. I'm talking to you like you're my best friend. But I'm just letting the people, you guys, know whose birthdays it is. In case you want to spin a record of theirs or listen to a tune of theirs, you can listen to it. So, we got Justin Bieber, and we've got Roger Daltrey on March 1st. Legendary The Who frontman, Roger Daltrey. Happy birthday. I don't know how old you are now, but you're getting up there in age, and so good. I'm happy to still see you around. Still playing too. Okay, March 2nd. Now this is where it's going to get tricky. I'm going to read out a bunch of names because they're, let me count here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 different names on March 2nd in famous musicians. So, March 2nd, we have Chris Martin from Coldplay. Happy birthday. Method Man from Wu-Tang Clan and solo stuff. Happy birthday to him. Karen Carpenter from the Carpenters. Legendary drummer. Kick-ass drummer, actually. Happy birthday to you. Rest in peace. Lou Reed as well. Happy birthday. March 2nd again. Luke Combs. Right, up-and-coming, rising country star. Really good stuff. So, check him out. And happy birthday. We have Bon Jovi. March 2nd, 1962. That's what I meant to say. Bon Jovi. And finally, we have Rory Gallagher. So happy birthday to all you guys. If you're alive, happy birthday. If they aren't, well, rest in peace. And we remember you on your birthdays. All right. That's a lot of names. I have 3 more. March 3rd, we have Camila Cabello. Don't really know her too much, but I know she's popular, so shout out to her if you're listening. Hey, how's it going? March 3rd, happy birthday. Tobias Forge is March 3rd as well. And Jason Newsted, the legendary bassman. Tobias Forge is also from the band Ghost. He is also known as Papa Emeritus 4. Okay, enough of that. Happy birthday to all you folks. And if you want to play a song from your favorite artist and it's their birthday, think of them when you're listening to it. Alrighty, we're going to get into some music news, switch it up, then we're going to get back to some dates after. Alright, in music news, Paul McCartney is, he's scheduled a tour. He's coming to the city potentially near you in 2022 and probably 2023 as well, but Paul McCartney is going back on the road, the legendary Beatles, so you never know how many times he's going to be going back out. So I'm not saying it's his last, but you never know. Could be. Never know what happens tomorrow. So check him out if you want to go see Paul McCartney. I recommend it. I've never gone, but I'm guarantee it's a great show. All right. In other news, we also have Justin Bieber has caught COVID, and he's unfortunately canceled some shows. So hopefully you're better for your birthday, so you can celebrate. Anyways, John Paul Jones. Now, this is what I want to talk about. John Paul Jones recently re-recorded. Sorry, it's a tough word when you're speaking a lot of words. He re-recorded "When the Levee Breaks" for a charity called Playing for Change. Robbie Robertson did something similar where he had he played The Weight and he started the song, and then he had Ringo on it, and he had Larkin Poe, Marcus King, and a bunch of musicians all over the world on it. Well, John Paul Jones has done the same thing. He has Susan Tedeschi, Derek Trucks, Stephen Perkins, and 14 other musicians from all around the world on this video. It's for charity, so go give it a view. Any views help the video make money for the charity. So, Playing for Change. Check it out. John Paul Jones, When the Levee Breaks. Phenomenal. All right. In sad news, Dallas Good from the legendary Canadian band The Sadies has passed away this past weekend. It was the last weekend that passed. Huge influence on a lot of Canadian musicians and stuff like that. The Sheepdogs made a post about it. Yukon Blonde made a post about it. So a big influence. Also, I know Gord Downie played with the Sadies too. He did a couple of things with the Sadies as well. So rest in peace, Dallas Good. Hope you have a good journey home. All right. Rock Hall nominations are out. It's been a little late. I didn't mention it because this is the first music news video. But go vote if you want to go vote. I don't really like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but for some of these artists, it's still kind of cool. Some of them, it doesn't really matter. But these are some of the nominations. We have Eminem, Pat Benatar, Duran Duran, Beck, Rage Against the Machine, Judas Priest, Eurythmics, Devo, MC5, Lionel Richie, New York Dolls, and a couple others. So go take a vote at your Rock Hall 2022 blah 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 nomination, whatever that is. Okie dokie. In news coming out, I'm gonna mention it when it comes more into it. But in April, Robin Trower is set to release a new album. Robin Trower, the legendary Robin Trower. I love his music. If you like his music, well, he's got a new album coming out in April, and the new track, new title track called the album is called No More Worlds to Conquer. Well, the title track is out. Check it out. It's on Spotify and a bunch of other places as well. But the album releases in April. So Robin Trower, new music from him. Pretty cool. All right, we're going to go to some dates, and then we're going to return to the news in a second. Death anniversaries to remember. Peter Tork, February 21st, 2019. He's from the Monkees. He passed away 2 years ago. Legendary bass player. Bob Mayo from Peter Frampton. Remembering him, February 24th, 2004. Legendary piano player. Buddy Miles, February 26th, 2008. He's played with Jimi Hendrix as well as his solo stuff. So remembering him on February 26th. Frankie Lyman from, I think just Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers or what it was. February 27th, 1968. So it's been a while since he's been gone. David Byron from Uriah Heep, one of the original singers. So we're remembering him on February 28th. So remember to spin some Uriah Heep on February 28th. Davy Jones from the Monkees. So we got 2 this month, which is February 29th, 2012. He passed away. So Davy Jones, listen to some Monkees on February 29th. All right, March 2nd, 2008, we have Jeff Healey, the legendary Canadian blind blues man. Fortunately, he passed away. Check him out. Amazing guitarist. And go listen to him on March 2nd to remember him. Remember the genius of him. This is why I'm telling you this stuff, because I hope you go listen to their stuff and remember just how incredible their careers and their music was, and just think of them a little bit. It's a nice gesture. Okay, Dusty Springfield, March 2nd as well, 1999. She's a legendary singer. Ronnie Montrose from the band Montrose. And unfortunately, I gotta say this, but March 4th, 1986, we have Richard Manuel. Please go listen to the band on March 4th. Remember the legacy of Richard Manuel. What an amazing soul. Go check out actually the Brothers, Before We Were Brothers, on I don't know where it is exactly, but it's on one of the streaming sites. Fantastic documentary. And Richard Manuel, rest in peace. Go listen to the band March 4th. All right, Patsy Cline was March 5th, 1963. She died in a plane crash. Go listen to some Patsy Cline. And finally, we have Alvin Lee from 10 Years After on March 6th in 2013. So listen to those guys. Think of them when you're listening to them on those dates that I mentioned. All right, back to music news. We've got some cool news. If you want to spend the night in a rock star's house, well, you're in luck, because the Van Zandt household, where the 3 brothers from Lynyrd Skynyrd, well, not the 3 brothers, but the 3 brothers, the 3 Van Zandt brothers lived and grew up, is available for an Airbnb. So if you want to stay in what would become a legendary music household, and you want to stay there, well, you can do that for $274 a night. So have at it if you want, but that's where they grew up. It's not where they made music, but it's where they grew up. So all 3 brothers, that's Ronnie, Donnie, and Johnny Van Zandt, I think. Johnny? I don't know. Donnie and Ronnie for sure. But anyways, but they're from Lynyrd Skynyrd 38 Special, and yeah, so if you want to go spend the night in there, that's pretty fun. Dave Grohl is releasing a metal album. This is news to me, but that's cool. He's releasing a metal album, so it'll be interesting to see. Check that out. Don't know exactly when. So I think it's coming out either this upcoming week, like the week previous, or this upcoming week. So, Nazareth. Haven't heard their name in a while, but they're releasing some new music, and there's a new music video out. So coming out, their new album's coming out sometime soon, called Surviving the Law. Check it out. Check out their new song and new video on YouTube. Okay. Pete Townsend is still a fucking dick, apparently, because he said he doesn't give a fuck about the new Keith Moon documentary. Unfortunately, Pete Townsend really doesn't give a fuck about Keith Moon or his his bass player, John Entwistle. So, yeah, kind of unfortunate to hear that Pete Townsend doesn't really care. Man, you played with the guy, you made music with him, he's like your brother, and you say, I don't give a fuck about it. Well, okay, well, at least you could, watch it and respect your drummer. Anyways, Marvin Gaye, this is kind of interesting. So a Marvin Gaye impersonator in Britain was hired to perform in front of a bunch of rare monkeys to get them to breed. And apparently it worked. I don't know how many monkeys were made, but there was this rare breed of monkeys, and I guess they thought they played the song, Let's Get It On, Let's Get It On, that classic song, for a bunch of monkeys, and apparently it worked. So, don't know. Could be fake news, but hey, even if it's still fake news, it's kind of funny. All right, and finally, last news topic of the day. We got new Rush Moving Pictures 40th Anniversary box set. So if you love Rush like I do, check it out. Coming out in April sometime. Don't know the exact date. I'll get back to you in a couple videos, couple weekly news update videos. But new box set coming up, Moving Pictures, classic 1980. What was that? 1984? No, 40th anniversary, 1982. So yeah, check it out. Look forward to that. That should be cool. All right, here we go. So to finish off this video, I'm going to go through some of the new releases that are coming out, that came out last week and are coming out this week. So upcoming albums, we've got Donda from Donda number 2 from Kanye West coming out the 22nd of February. February 25th, we got Avril Lavigne's Love Sucks album coming out. Big comeback for her. Good for her, too. It sounds pretty good. I've heard I don't know what it's called, but my girlfriend's been playing the track. It's really good. So that's cool. Dashboard Confessional, I don't know about them. For these, I just took names I knew. And I'm just telling you. I know the name, but I never listened to it. But All the Truth I Could Tell is coming out the 25th as well. On the 25th, the rest of the stuff that I'm going to name is also coming out on the 25th. I don't have anything for the next week because, I don't know, there's going to be stuff coming out, but stuff comes out, in certain, in weekly, I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, so, we have Judy Collins coming out with a new album called Spellbound, Soft Cell, coming out with a new album called Happiness Not Included. Tears for Fears, new album coming out as well, called The Tipping Point. Kodak Black, I don't really know him, but Back for Everything, I know the name. Coming out 25th. Tangerine Dream, Rayam, not sure, coming out 25th. And Scorpions, Rock Believer, coming out 25th of February. Whew, that was a mouthful. Next Saturday, is going to be a lot less info. It's going to be, just the birthdays for the upcoming week and stuff like that. So, next Saturday, expect a whole new range of birthdays and a whole new range of death remembrances and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll be posting photos of all the people I name and the albums and what's coming out. But keep these videos are just dedicated to keep you guys in the loop of what's going on in the music world. So, thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying everything on Tunage. I hope you enjoyed the first week of music recommendations. I hope you go take a listen to some of the songs I'm recommending to you guys. I also stay tuned for tomorrow. We got a cool video coming out. I'm excited. It's going to be a good one. Really proud of this one. And hopefully it does well. Anyways, have a good day. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Enjoy life, enjoy music, and keep on tuning in to Tunage. Thank you for listening, and have a good one. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, leave a comment. I'll answer. I don't have a whole lot of people on here, so I'm going to answer you. So if you want to talk to me, I'll be in the comments. Bye.